Let us now pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Chengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Duptan Tarji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. And homage to all the Buddhas of the 3 times, the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, the 8 great Bodhisattvas, and all the deities, the Mahasri Devi, and all the Dharma protectors, and the wrathful deities, and all the serene and wrathful deities of the Huandut, and the Herukas of the heaven, earth, and all the spirits of the netherworld. And here we conducted the Lo Tien Ta Jiao ceremony of Ta Meng San, and we hope that all sentient beings of the 6th rebirth realm Simu, and all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all disciples present here and over the webcast, and our participating VIPs today were many. And thank you for coming. Good afternoon. How do you do? And all the fellow disciples who came from all over the world, thank you for coming.
那么今天的情形呢？我在出发的时候，
So for today's occasion,
前面的闪咪咪西府
as I left Seattle, the lake god of Lake Sammamish in front of the Buddha Seattle temple indicated that he wanted to attend the Lo Tien Ta Jiao ceremony this time.
另外 Mountain Rainier
And
的山神，他说他也要来参加罗天大教。
the mountain god of Mount Rainier also wanted to attend the Lo Tien Ta Jiao.
华盛顿湖的
And
这个湖神
the lake god and the dragon kings of Lake Washington also wanted to attend this Lo Tien Ta Jiao ceremony.
这个 Mountain Rainier Mountain Rainier， no， 是 Mountain St. Helens。
And
Mountain St.
from Mount St.
山
Helens,
神跟湖神
the mountain gods and lake gods of Mount St. Helens all wanted to come for this Lo Tien Ta Jiao
大大小
ceremony
小
too.
的神祇，那么跟着我们的这个
There
飞
were
机
many
一起飞行，
gods, big and
都来
small,
参加。
follow us in our plane to come here to attend the ceremony. So this ceremony was extremely auspicious, wish-fulfilling, and perfect. What we wished for was that in this ceremony, in this grand ceremony, there would be many miraculous experiences. There would be many miracles. If you are sick or suffering from any illnesses, under the heavens, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, and Dhammapalas, all your sicknesses will be alleviated. Will be treated, and all of our ancestors, all that were registered for the ceremony, will be able to rise to a higher realm. We have break apart the head center of the ghost. There were several levels of spirits of the netherworld that have been freed from the boundary hell. And those with lighter karmas, they can go to the Pure Land. But if they have heavier karma, then they would be reincarnated. And inside the head center of the ghosts, there were 3,000 ghosts that were very evil and stubborn. And they were captured by the ghost kings and brought to the ghost city. So that meant that the head center of the ghosts in this area, in this Bay Area, have been completely cleared. So the stubborn ghosts are the kind of ghosts that like to harm people, harm sentient beings, even killing sentient beings. And this becomes their happiness. So it's very difficult to change their characters or tendencies. So even when they got out, they cannot change. So they were captured by the ghost kings and brought to the city of ghosts, about 3,000 of them. Oh, and of those, about 70% of the ghosts have been liberated, have been freed from the bondage. And they were brought by Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to various Pure Lands. So I hope through this ceremony that true Buddha disciples will not experience any more disturbances or attachments by the ghost. After this grand ceremony, we also have our karma completely eliminated. So we should be the same as the ghosts, that we should abide by the 5 precepts and to perform 10 good deeds. The 5 precepts are the basics as a human being. Not to kill, not to steal, not to be infidel, not to lie, and not to drink intoxicants. Then you can be reborn in the human realm. If you perform good deeds, then you can go to the heavenly realms. The realm of desire, the realm of no form, and the realm of form. The 3 heavens. If you study Buddhism and walk on the 8 Noble Paths, then you can go to the Buddha land. You can become Bodhisattva, and then if you perform the 6 paramitas, then you can become a Bodhisattva. In our spiritual cultivation, the simple division is, by abiding by the 5 precepts, you can be reborn as a human being. If you perform 10 good deeds, you can go to the heavens. If you eliminate the 6 thieves, then you can become an arhat. What are the 6 thieves? The thieves through the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and the mind. So the 5 senses altogether becomes the mind. So if you kill the thieves of the senses, then you can become an arhat. If you apply the 6 perfections or 6 paramitas, then you can become a bodhisattva. If you perform the 8 Noble Paths, if you walk on the 8 Noble Paths, then you can attain Buddhahood. That's the simple division. So the 4 Sichli realms, the 6 rebirth realms, for a total of 10 Dharma realms, are classified like this. So today, in performing the Luo Tian Da Jiao, this grand ceremony, the True Buddha Vijaya Temple and its volunteers and all the volunteers from this Bay Area, San Francisco, and all over the world, they have put in great effort and worked very hard to make this, to allow this to happen. And this evening, they have to take down all the altars and this. So every one of us is very fortunate to be here today at this ceremony. From the beginning till now, other than now that it is brighter, I thought I was in the netherworld because it was quite dark. I could not see anybody, and nobody could see me. Maybe you could see me, but it was just dark, and now we have light.
本来我们场地很大的，因为那个还可以打开，突然之间卡住了。
Actually, this ceremonial hall is huge, so we could open the division there, but it was stuck, And then Master Lien Seng told me then, 20 minutes later, the walls over there can be removed. But I said, no need. There are many more participants behind the walls. And he said, let's start the ceremony after we take down or we open these walls. If we have waited, then we would not have started even now. It would be at dinner time later. We have opened it. Oh yeah, how long ago? Then what Master Lien Seng said was right. But don't think so. Because his name, Lien Seng, and my name, Lien Seng, are the same, sound similar, so we are both right. I myself felt that we had lots of obstructions for the ceremony today. Like that, the doors here were stuck. So that's also a kind of obstruction. They were never stuck before, but today in this Lo Tien Da Jiao ceremony, they were stuck. And finally, they were open. So that means we had victory, and it is completely light now. But there were many blockage. And this year, the word that I gave to this year is stuck. So you can't go up and you can't go down. You're stuck there. Master Lien Seng. So at the custom, you were trying to send some Buddha statues. They were actually now, we just have tablets, but they were actually Buddhist statues. But they are still stuck at the custom until now. So instead, they just put the tablet for the deities. And there were still many statues sleeping at the custom. Luckily, we have these tablets to represent them. And there are many other hindrances, spiritual hindrances. Including the actor for the 5 heads of ghosts. Which one? Which ghosts were you playing, were you acting for? Well, of course. Because this head of ghosts, Zhongchun Yiwu, they introduced themselves and they were the cold-blooded assassinator or murderer. He's the most evil. And the other heads of ghosts, Xiaoling, Du Bian Yilang, Lin Liangzi, and Huang Jingqian. These 4 heads of ghosts, they were not as vicious as this Zhongchun Yiwu. He was the one that's commanding 3,000 ghosts that were still refusing to give up, refusing. So that's why they were captured and brought by the ghost kings to the Fengdu city. And the other 4 heads of ghosts, Du Bian Yilang, Xiao Lin, Lin Liangzi, and Wang Jingqian, these 4 ghosts have taken refuge, abide by the 5 precepts, and have received empowerments. So we can say about 80% have been taken care of. So of the heads of ghosts at the home base of ghosts, only Zhongchun Yiwu, the cold-blooded murderer, except him. So his disturbances were rather severe, and the other 4 were not as bad. So only the actor that played the Zhongchun Yiwu suffered from great problems, because you acted the Zhongchun Yiwu. I heard that his sword was given by the Emperor Mingsi of Japan and had the emperor's name on it. But no, it didn't look that. Because he should belong to the Mu era or the 3 Kingdom era. The 3 kingdoms of Japan, the shogun of that time, the Tokugawa, and others. But the Mingsi, they did not use sword anymore. They used dynamites and guns. I had lived in that era as well. And I was Omori Taro. And Omori Taro was a shogun. What is a shogun? So Nihong Sensei and Master Jingxiang from Japan. What is shogun? Can you translate it, please? General. That was right. My name is Omoru Taro. And at that time, I lived in the Qinma prefecture. How do you say it in Japanese? Kunma. Kunma.
Okay. Kunma. 群马县，我那时候住在群马县。
Kunma.
所以呢，我也是属于将军一族。
So I'm also a descendant of general. So if they saw Omoritaru, they would tremble in their legs. But that obstinate Ghost King, and they called him the cold-blooded murderer, and that was true because he was truly vice and violent. Nowadays we have so many gun shootings in America, and not in the past. In the past, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, but recently there were so many of them. Don't you feel it? About once every half a month. Do you know? I consulted spiritually because there was a home base of ghosts in America. There was a disciple who lived in New Jersey, and she should be here today. And she's called Li Xiaolan. Master Lian Dong. Yes. So a ghost from the home base of ghosts told Li Xiaolan, go buy a gun and kill anybody you see. And Master Lian Dong heard it personally, that the ghost told her to go buy a gun and kill anybody she saw. Do you know? And because of this, there are so many gun shootings in America. I hope that after the ceremony today, that the whole world will be at peace. And I hope that the shooting incidents would decrease. That these ghosts have created lots of disasters around the world. Was it this year or last year? Last summer, there were huge forest fires in southern California and also in other states. And after I consulted spiritually, it turned out that their ghosts came out to do fire offering, to perform homas. For what? After burning the forest, they eat what's left in the forest. It was done by the ghost. And what else? When I was in Taiwan, I heard about this deer problems. Like they become frozen, so they just calm, they just jumped, and they just bite on people. And also like frozen raccoons. And what caused it? Also by the ghost of the home base of. So this evil ghost create lots of troubles. So today, by this thunder-stricken word, we captured them. So, by using the thunder-stricken word to summon them, they have to come. Because the sound of thunder so the deity has this very long name. The deity of the sound of thunder, the light of lightning, of the 9 heavens. So with the strike of this thunder-stricken word, then all the ghosts had to come. And then the home base of the ghosts were broken into. And I hope that the people who are now still at the home base of the ghosts can return the evil path and turn to goodness. That from now on, they believe in the authentic, correct Buddha Dharma, and that they don't raise and employ ghosts anymore. They took a tombstone of a temple in Tianmu in Taiwan with an inscription saying that all the illustrious spirits, I hope that you take that tablet down, because that tablet can attract ghosts. So the people there will be invaded by ghosts. So after the Luo Tian Da Jiao ceremony today, that everyone that is still there, that they would be invaded by the evil and the dark spirits, and they would be like the ghosts. So by the 3 jewels, the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, and all the Herukas, Dhammapalas, you can have the right or the proper protectors. Instead, you use ghosts as protectors. There is no Buddhist that would have ghosts as their protectors. She claimed that she had subjugated all these ghosts to become her own protectors. But there is no such case. Ghosts are not something to be subjugated. She wrongly believed that she's Guru Padmasambhava, because Guru Padmasambhava subjugated all the demons and evil spirits as he was entering into Tibet. And then they were defeated and offered themselves to be protectors. Guru Padmasambhava was like that. But those were demons. But you instead were attracting ghosts. So attracting ghosts and subduing ghosts are 2 different things. Guru Padmasambhava subdued demons and devils to become protectors. And you claim that you were subduing ghosts to become protectors. But that was not the case. Because there was a temple of ghosts in Tianmu that were closing down, and then you took their tablet and then enshrine it as your protectors. And because of that, whomever you Bardo delivered went to the great Yin mountain, which is the dark place for ghosts. And the baby spirits were all eaten up by the 5 heads of ghosts. And you claim that 5 heads of ghosts became the teachers of the spirit school. When they were hungry, they ate all the baby spirits. That's what I saw. How could you say that you subdued them? If you really subdued them, why don't you just keep them with you? But you place the tablets of ghosts at temples all around the world. Why? Is that righteousness? If you want to place a ghost tablet, at least you should ask for permission. But you didn't. And you just place the ghost tablets in all temples and chapters of the Buddha school. So you cause this problem now that there were so many invasions by the ghost. So as a human being, you have to have ethics. Now we have so many unwanted guests that you instilled in our temples. How could that be ethics? Now I want to ask you. You said that I would die at 73, but today I will celebrate my 74th birthday. So whatever you said did not count. Most of them were wrong. You said that the family members of Luo Hong will die within 5 years. Is Luo Hong here today? He should be. The whole family are here to volunteer. They didn't die. And you also said the family of Professor Wang Jingxian, if they didn't listen to her, so the family of Professor Wang, his wife and their son, Reverend Lin Yi, will die within 1 year. But the 3 of them are still alive now. Please stand up. You also said from the Yanzi Temple of Australia, the director and his wife will die within 1 year, she claimed. And it's the 4th year ever since, and they are still alive. And you also claim that I would die at 73 from 8 years ago, and everybody knew except myself. And I only knew when I was 73.
害我洗澡都不敢用肥皂。为什么？因为
That
地板会滑。
because of that, I
一滑
didn't
倒我
use
就死。
soap when I bathe.
我下楼梯啊，我现在都看
Because
楼
the floor
看
will be
楼梯
slippery.
阶，
And
慢
when
慢
I
地
walk
下。
down the stairs, I would look down
一不小心也会死掉。
walk carefully
你讲啊，
because I may die from
张哲在
didn't
吗？
pay attention. How about Zhang Ze?
啊，张哲在哪里？
Where are you?
在那边。
Right
讲
there.
他25岁会死掉。
She also claimed that he
讲
would
人
die
家
at
25岁会死
25.
掉。张哲，他现在活过来了。
And
啊，25岁那一年呐，来告诉大
he's
家，
come
他
back
比
to
我更
life.
棒。
You know, he was even more afraid than I
就躲在
was.
家里一整年躲在家里。
He was hiding
出门。
inside his house when he
就
was
是张哲
25.
一
He did
年
not dare to go
25岁
out
那
of
一
his
年躲
house,
在家里，一年都不敢出门。
did not dare to go
最
anywhere.
后因为他怕了，他就供了叉叉符，啊，供了叉叉符在他家里。
He was afraid, so he enshrined the XX hall in his house, and above it, he placed Grandmaster's dragon robe,
鬼的名字全部都消失掉，
and
变成5个空鬼牌。
the dragon
空
robe
鬼牌。
pushed on the
他25岁
five
没死
heads
啊，
of ghosts, so the names of the five heads of ghosts disappeared by itself within 1 year.
我跟你保证啊，
And so he didn't die at 25. And then she claimed that he would die at 29. But I guarantee, I
不要怕，
promise you
他
that
一
you
眼会
will
死
not
的都不会
die.
死，没有一眼的才会死。
You know, whomever that she claimed will die will not die.
他说该走的，
Only those
其实都
who
没有走。
were not
不该
predicted,
走的
they
都
will
走。
die. So those who are supposed to leave did not leave, but
人
those
生自
who are
古
not
谁无死，
supposed to leave, leave.
都是会死的。
Well,
但是他的这个
everybody
死
will
啊，是用来
die
恐吓，
eventually. But she
恐吓
used it to threaten
让你害
people,
怕，拿出
to
钱
make
出
you
来，
scared, and then
给
give
钱
her money
我
to
就保
help
你不
you.
死。不
If
给
you
钱
give me
我就保
money,
你死。
then I would save
老
you
夫才不
from
给
your
钱呢，
death.
我还要你给
Otherwise, you
钱。
would
我告
die.
诉你，
But I will
你
never
不给我
fall
钱的
into
话，我
that
不救
tricks.
你。啊，今天这
She
个借
said,
这个
if
机
you
缘
don't
呢，
give
我
her
们在这
money,
个
then she will not save
乌
you.
克兰真
So
正的战士
here, at
做
this
这场
Oakland, California,
这个大
by
法会，
True Buddha Vijaya
我
Temple,
讲了一句话：
organizing this
邪不
grand
胜正。
ceremony, I would like to say one statement that the good always wins over
鬼不
evil,
能当金刚，
that ghosts will never become a Heruka or Vajra protector,
鬼不能胜佛。
and ghosts can never become a Buddha.
好好的修行，要用你自己
Will
本
never
身的
win.
正念，
The ghosts will never win.
用八
Please
行八正道，
cultivate spiritually the best you can with the right thought
这样子才是
and
对
by
的。
performing the Eight Noble Path, by walking on the Eight Noble Path. Only this is right.
人家佛经里面也没有提到，
In the Buddhist
说
sutras, it
供
was
这个
never
鬼来当
mentioned
护法。
to employ the ghosts as your
你想一想
protectors.
看，
Think
莲
about
花
it.
生大士
Guru
收服
Padma
那些妖
Sambhava,
魔鬼怪以后，
after
他
he
没有把妖魔
subdued
鬼怪拿出来供，
all the spirits, demons, and devils, he did not enshrine them, even after he subdued them.
他没有把他们拿来供啊。
He did not enshrine them.
啊，现在呢，你去找一些召集一些恶鬼到你那里，
And you collect invited the evil ghost to your place. That was wrong, completely wrong. Think about it. It's a fine line. So did she really subdue those ghosts? She just collected them by chance. The performances just now were great. Thank you, everybody. In the past, when even people turn into ash, you can still recognize them, but people nowadays with makeup, you can't recognize you anymore. With makeups, you know, and I closed my eyes. There were so many beautiful ladies, but when you take off your cosmetics, then oh, wow. So let's return to our true faces. That's the most important. And spiritual cultivation is truly important. People nowadays are obsessed by one thing. Without seeing you a day, I would really long for you. If I don't touch you for a day, I feel very sad, upset. If one day there is no you, then my life is meaningless. The cell phones this day would poison man and woman these days. Grandmaster doesn't carry his cell phones with him. You would never hear the sound of the phone ringing on my body. Just now, there was a VIP that asked me, "You have 5 million disciples. Can you sleep well at night?" Let me tell you, Grandmaster has no cell phones. I sleep really well. The 5 million disciples will not disturb me. At night, I would empty my mind before sleep. Then I would sleep in peace and at ease. I would sleep inside the luminous emptiness, inside the clear light. This is a joke about husband and wife. I'm not pointing to a specific person, not you, not me, not anyone. Just a joke. Although I'm often beaten by the wife, but the wife is not irrational. Every time before beating me, she would ask for permission. If I don't agree, then she would beat me until I agree. Wife always beat on husbands. Look at the Seattle temple. That's the head temple of our school. We cannot say the home base. Our True Buddha Seattle temple is the first temple. It's our first temple. It has a good geometry. It accepts the water of Lake Sammamish, and the piece of land of Bill Gates and Microsoft. And toward the end, that's our Seattle temple. Microsoft has the wealthiest man of the world. And our head temple is the head of his piece of land. So we deliver even more beings, although they have saved or benefit lots of beings. But although we are not as rich in money, but we are richer in our spiritual lives. But it's a pity at our head temple, the dragon side is lower than the tiger side. So the great masters of our school are all female. You know, the famous great masters that can conduct the greatest ceremonies. Have they been done by the male masters? Please raise your hand. The great grand ceremonies. Think about it. They were all organized by the female masters. Even the one with the head of ghosts, even with the head of a ghost, was also a female. And Simu is also extremely great. And several great female masters, Master Lien Zi, Lin Ho, who led the whole Malaysia and also the ceremony for the peace between across the strait of Taiwan and Mainland China. And Master Lien Zi and Master Lien Jian, sitting next to her, was also smiling, and she also led the chapter very well. And from the Zhongguan chapter, Master Lien Ye, we don't need to mention her. She's a heroine.
还有一章，这个好像是说威震天下，应该所有的这个鬼怪，应该你要去降服才对。
So you should subdue all the ghosts and monsters. Master Lien Yue should be able to subdue all the evil ghosts, because when she gets vicious, she's also quite scary. And then Master Jing Xiang, she also has her own home base in Japan, and I hope it's the righteous one. As long as you don't play with the ghosts, that's good enough. As long as you don't make troubles. And the fat and round master who's in charge of the Zhenfu Tiankong Xinwen Tai. They were all female. Any male masters? Lien He? He's the later generation. But Master Lian He was controlled by a female master too. And then the one who's in charge of the newspaper. Is there a male master? That's just a local newspaper. But the headquarters is also Master Lian Ci. How come? They're all female. So if you think that you're a hero, please stand up. Not even one. Even Grandmaster is in the club of listening to the wives. Xiao Lang said, Xiao Zhu, don't women love praises? And Xiao Zhu said, of course. And today, my teacher is wearing miniskirt in school. And I said, your underwear is really beautiful. And then the teacher just kicked me out of the class. Women love praises. The way for man to treat women is just praise her. Someone moved to a new house and the friend sent a flower bouquet and said, like going to the west. And did the sender really ask you to write that? And the boss said, come and see for yourself. And then the flower bouquet seller realized that they sent the other flower bouquet to the funeral home for the housewarming. So whatever you do, please don't make mistakes. Please pay attention to what you do. How come? Those three white doors are open and the dark doors were closed. Were those three doors white? And then the three doors here, the doors here are the color of the earth. Is that right? Three white doors, and underneath the three brown doors. But behind the doors, there's a wall. So it's a good thing that I didn't see it wrongly. The girlfriend asked, which one is more important, me or your game, computer game? And the boyfriend replied, of course you. Then why do you always play games? And the boyfriend replied, oh, because play in Chinese It sounds like beat on the game because I don't want to beat you.
告诉大家，60岁以后，
Let
如
me
果
tell
你
you,
不上
after 60 years old,
这个不上微信，他这里写的是不上微信啊，
if you don't get
不
on
唱歌
the
跳舞，不参加聚会吃喝，
or if you don't sing
不
and
到处乱
dance,
跑，
if you don't
不乱花钱，不多管
have
闲
social
事，
life, you don't
养成
travel
了一个
around,
良好的生活
you
习惯，
don't
久而久
you
之，
mind your own
你就
business
会
and you don't
惊
have
奇地发
bad
现，
habits,
你得到
and little by
老
little,
人痴呆症。
then you would realize that you're getting Alzheimer
所以师尊说法
disease, Alzheimer.
要活泼一点，
So that's why in my Dharma teaching, I should not be so serious. So how old is Grandmaster now?
18岁，
18?
啊，李琦坐哪里？李琦，
Li Qi, where are you?
依婷坐哪里？依婷，
And how about Yiting?
李琦坐哪里？李琦有没有在里面？
有，他现在在跟诗人打招呼。
好，那就你跑出来。
Please come here.
OK， 上来，上台，
Please come on stage.
拿一个麦克风给他。
Please give her a microphone.
拿一个麦克风给他。啊，李琦，师尊几岁？
Li Qi, how old is this one?
18。
18.
那你几岁？
How about you? 12.
那你将来要嫁给谁？
Whom would you marry in the future? Grandmaster.
好了，这就，哎，唱结婚歌吧。
So let's sing a wedding
好，
song
谢
then.
谢你。
Thank you.
师尊永远都心里都是18岁。
In my heart, Grandmaster is always 18. 18 forever.
这里有一个这个金正恩跟川普的笑话，
This is a joke about
这个是冷笑话，也许大家都听过。
Trump and Kim.
金正恩视察北韩航天局的时候宣布，10年内要让北韩的太空人登陆太阳。因为美国的
claimed
记者
that
问太阳温度那么高，你们怎么登上去？
they're going to get to the sun one day
我
soon.
们天黑
But
去。
it's really hot there. How could you get
这
there?
时候
Well, we'll
全
just
场
go
的
when
北
it's
韩人
dark.
掌声如雷，
And all the northern Koreans
正在
applauded
看
loudly.
电视直播的川普冷
And
笑着，对周
Trump
围
was
的同
watching
僚说：“
the
这
webcast,
个白痴啊，天
smiled
黑了根本就没有
coldly,
太阳。”
and said, "What
白
an
宫内也
idiot!
响起了
There's
如
no
雷般
sun
的
in the
掌声。
dark." And then those in the White House
请问
also
哪一个是笨
clapped.
蛋？
So let me ask you, which one is the fool?
其实有一个人这样子的哲学思想：人的一辈子总结就是两
The
个
life
字，
philosophy. That
一个
human
是
life
进，一个是出。
is, in summary, human life is about in and out.
这个离开家，
Every day we leave home and
这个就
come
是
home.
进出。
That's in and out.
我们每一个人
Every one of
同
us,
样的，就是吃进去，拉
we
出
eat
来。
food and we let out. Pull. That's also in and out. When we go to the movie theater, we also go in and get out. And to the entertainment park, the same, in and out. To the gambling parlor, in and out. Or to watch the topless, you also went in and came out. They all went in and out. The same with money. You earn money and then you spend it. So you earn and spend in and out. And every day you want to go into the toilet and come out from the toilet. Every day we have to go into the bathroom to bathe and come out. And to the bedroom too. You go in, you lie down, and you get up and get out. And finally, you were being pushed in, and then you were burned out. You were burned and taken out. And that's the curtain fall of our human lives. And today, this is the curtain falls for our ceremony. Om Mani Padme Hum.